need an honest guy that will care for me.
Genuinely just want love in my life so badly. All of my friends have their fiancés and their boyfriends and their husbands. As far as I'm concerned, I've been left behind. And I really just want to find that person that matches my energy and wants to build a life.
I'm back out here, fucking single again. Like, I make the best baked macaroni and I can suck a fucking softball through a garden hose, and somehow I'm still fucking single. I'm double cheeked up, not even posting it online. And I'm out here back in a fucking dating pool again, which, by the way, has chunky pieces of fucking vomit and diapers like it's a fucking Chicago street beach. Like, what the fuck is going on in
the loneliness and feeling lonely? It's so fucking debilitating, overwhelming, and it just takes up every part of me.
I feel so defeated right now. I've been trying to meet someone, just anybody worth my time for years. And dating apps are so awful. I don't need to explain to you how awful the dating apps are. So I've been trying to meet people in public, and they're still trash when I do randomly meet people in public.
I finally got the message, He didn't love me. He didn't even like me.
I'm 38, I am so single, and it's actually my fault. I know it's my fault because I discovered something called NRE. It's called New Relationship Energy, and I am addicted to it. It basically means you froth for staying in that energy of new relationships. So, the excitement of the first kiss. Or the problem is, the longer you're in a relationship, you start flatlining, and that doesn't feel fun. And then I start getting a bit, ants in my pants, and I want to get that same new relationship energy back again. So I keep getting rid of these poor guys who are awesome guys. I always regret it.
I think being in your 30s as a woman is a very challenging time. There's a lot of societal pressures. We're all over the place.
I am having so much trouble understanding these guys on Tinder. The other day, I got a note from this lovely gentleman. It was eloquent, it was heartfelt, it was simple, it was sweet. Got me. Nice tits. So I immediately responded to him, really like any normal red-blooded American woman. Will you marry me? It happened to be pretty late. So I ended up going to bed right after that. And the next morning I rushed to my phone to check my messages, hoping to learn that he has started researching venues, looking at invitations. But no, he unmatched me. What the fuck? What am I missing?
After doing so much research, I'm just gonna lay it out straight. We're in a dating crisis. Not basically, we are. That's what's happening. So let me look at my research here. Men looking for casual dates and our relationships is down 50%, 50, since 2019. Not since 1970, since 2019, right? The pandemic, down 50%. They're not looking, which means if you're a woman looking, they don't give a shit. So as this trend continues, by 2040, 45% of women, 45% of women between the ages of 20 and 45 will be single and childless based on this trend. Let that sink in for a moment.
29-year-old woman is going viral on the internet because she doesn't know why she's single.
I just want to find that person that matches my energy and wants to build a life with me.
Some of the best advice I have ever heard or received was actually from my boyfriend, who was talking to a friend of mine, and he says, if you are desperately searching for a man, that desperation starts to sort of give off a scent to men who may be prospects for a relationship. Try to go through the world with a little bit of confidence, focusing on what you can do to make yourself a better person. And as soon as you do that, I feel a guy is going to catch that energy and say, I want to chase after this girl. I want to pursue her. But if you are constantly chasing the life partner and giving off the energy that you have a desperate need towards one, I honestly think it repels.
My husband has been asking me for days if we can do the deed, The saying goes, a smart person learns from his mistake, but a wise person learns from other people's mistakes. I hope there's some young women watching this. Please go back and watch this video. I feel so bad for this woman, but I'm also grateful that she's making this video and she's really being honest and brutal about the reality of life at that age. Because too many of us have bought into lies. And I'm not even talking about the lies of feminism or anything like that. Too many of us have bought into other people's lifestyle and into other people's reality. So many of us are on this app watching women talk down on men, watching women talk down on relationships because they went through one or two relationships with men that they chose.
Oh. What it looks like to find out that you've been cheated on for months.
And they went into marriage and relationships without knowing the reality of those institutions and without knowing the reality of what life looks like when you get married. Many women are getting into relationships and marriage with their expectations just out of order, and then are now selling young women that marriage is terrible and all men are terrible, and it's just not true.
If a woman ever gets offended by you asking what she brings to the table and she asks you what you bring to the table, you tell her. You say, I bring you to the table, right? I'm opening you up to my life so I can see how I can provide for you. Given that I'm going to get that shit in return, you bunch of greedy biznatches. Thank you.
Welcome back to another episode on my channel, guys. So on today's episode, women keep asking, where are all the good men? Where are the good men hiding? These women are making it visible that they are tired of the single and lonely life. But this particular woman caught my attention. I want us to delve into what she said. I love it when women take accountability. I love it when they don't blame anyone else for their single life but themselves. Tell me why, as a human being, you feel bored when you're in a relationship for long. Like, how do you expect to have a companion, a long life partner, if you keep getting bored? Does she know that marriage means you're going to be with the same person for years, even for life? These are the women who get married to their so-called dream man and divorce them years later because they are bored. This woman is spot on. I hate it when women come on social media and keep talking about how men are trash, men aren't putting any effort in relationships, but all this while it is the men that they choose. It is their dream man who keeps doing that to them. And this same woman will come on the internet weeks later and be like, I am looking for the good man. All the men I attract aren't good enough. They're nonchalant, blah, blah, blah. Now ask yourself, why do you keep attracting this type of men? You can't keep trashing men and think you will attract the good men. No. Maybe take your pause, reflect on your choices in the past and see where things went wrong. Look into your friend zone, the guys you keep calling the nerds, blah, blah, blah. Maybe they are the good men you are missing out on. The other women on this video are basically just crying their hearts out, looking for the good men. They are tired of being independent, single, and alone. This will be all for today's episode, guys. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Let's get interactive, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Stay safe out there. Bye.